And 25 minutes to 12. Our last lap through till 12 o'clock on Views and News Day to you. Oh, look at
Happy birthday to you.
There's a familiar
Happy
voice.
birthday, dear CapeTalk. Happy birthday to you.
Oh, you can even hear the sparkles. You can't see the sparkles, but you can hear it. Give him my drukkie, Macy. Oh, it's so good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Nice to see you,
It's
Karin.
been a while.
Did you make that cake?
I wish.
Are you a confectioner? Kan sy kook maar?
Nee,
Kookbak.
Clarence, ek het net geleer brood.
Broodbak.
Ja, daai is al wat ek nou
Is dit
geleer
al
het.
wat hulle vir jou leer in Grabouw? Broodbak,
Yes,
Karin.
man, you know. En was dit net Grabouw nie? Fatima Saidu het mos lekker video's in
Ja.
COVID gepost, so
Okay.
that helped me.
So
that
on
was my
Google
learning.
you learn to bake.
Yes.
Okay, I got you. It's so good to see you looking wonderful, you know,
Thank
Karin
you.
Kortje.
Thank you.
What is it? Is it love that makes you just radiant like you are? Is it die liefde?
Well, I'm not shy to say that. Yes, of course it is.
But you have just so come into your own over the past couple of years, you know. I've just seen this strong woman emerge. And I get excited when I see that. Just
Thank you so
when you
much.
go on that Facebook Live thing and you talk about authority and all of that beautiful honesty that you share, your day-to-day kind of challenges, you know, with everybody. It's just amazing. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I somehow want to adopt you, or you adoptable even. Karin, how's the music going?
It's going great. My focus is, like you said, I've grown into my craft and my purpose, and that has been keeping me busy. Not necessarily recording and that type of thing, but you know, working on more the legacy side of Karin. You know, so
Yeah, I
things
see
have been
that. You're
good.
busy with young people. You're playing back into the community that you came from, especially, which is
That's
admirable.
correct. That's correct.
There was a time where that Idols. What season was it that you were in? Idols.
5.
That was still early days of Idols.
The third, yes.
It was the third. That was in.
Yes.
I'll tell you when. It was in, 2005. Was it?
Yes.
And
A
I
goeie
rem-
memory.
Yeah, no, I remember why. And maybe I'll tell you in a short while. But there was a time when Randall said, what did he say? You sing like? What?
Aretha.
He said, Aretha Franklin.
That's
And
right.
I looked up because I'm normally ambivalent about these things, but it was happening. I'm like, Randall, how can you tell this woman that? You are opening her up for failure.
Oh, really?
But for him to have recognized it in you just shows, Randall knows his stuff. I lived in his house once.
Oh.
Yeah. You won't believe how much Elvis Presley posters was in his house. Do you know
I
that?
heard
He's a
he's
big
a
Elvis
big fan.
Randall
yeah.
Abrams we're talking about. And I thought that he had correctly, after I took interest in this voice that had emerged from Grabouw, from nowhere, I was like, wow, she does actually have that kind of talent. But you're not Aretha anymore. You are now Karin.
I am, though. I'm honored by that.
And you're
By the
gonna-
fact that he would say that, yes, but
Yeah.
I am. I found me.
Weren't you shocked when he said that? Was that the moment when you're like,
I think it didn't even register
Uh.
at that time because I was so nervous, you know, and trying to just be perfect here for everybody, do what I need to do and stuff like that. But afterwards, obviously, when I look back and I was just overwhelmed and I felt honored, you know, that
Yeah.
they would think that of me.
And then you went to win in 2005.
My goodness.
And I had Jazz on the Rocks at Oudekraal for the
Yes,
very first time.
yes.
And I invited you to come and sing there.
It was lovely.
And there
In
was
the
this-
rain, it was beautiful.
So that's the 2005, and that's why I remember it. Karin Kortje is also going to sing at our 26th birthday. But Karin, you're going to sing for us next week at Cabo Beach Club.
Yes.
I don't want to even ask what you're going to be singing, but you got to sing Julle moet lekker verjaar.
Okay, ek sal of kan ek nie vir jou roep? Ja, kom sing jy. Lekker saam met my.
Nee, dan gaan al die mense weghardloop. Ek weet jy sê die storie ken van hierdie radiostasie nie, but it's such a beautiful story. It started in 1997 and I'm so I never thought that I would say like it's our birthday. And I really I can't believe I'm actually pinching myself when I say it's our birthday, 26th birthday. But I've actually been listening to this radio station since inception. On the 14th of October, 1997, I've been listening. It was such an important date for radio, for us to get a talk radio station in Cape Town. And just to bring, diverse viewpoints into the mix was an important part of its mission. I think it's done so well. And for you to be part of that, I mean, your tale is a beautiful tale of and I think it shows just how much talent there is in this particular city that we've got to go and find and give it its due. I know you're working hard to find that talent as well. And you're working in rural areas.
Yes.
And is there a lot?
There is.
There's a young man now from Grabo.
That is why I go
Idols.
back every year. And now it's just not Grabo, it's the Overberg.
It's the Overberg Got Talent. That's your project.
So we go all over the Overberg, as far as Bredasdorp, to go and search for talent.
Yeah.
And it's amazing what you can find out there.
So you say there's a lot of Karins there.
There's a lot of Karins and Clarences and everybody's there.
Clarence gaan dit nooit maak nie. Maybe to introduce the Karins, maybe that's a job that I can pull off. But I see there's another young man that's done well from Grabo in Idols.
That's correct. Envik Boysen.
Envik Boysen.
That's correct.
Is it the present season or is it a done season?
This is a done season.
Okay, so
yes.
he was in the finals as well, I believe.
And our competition.
No,
Are you talking about Idols?
No, Idols, yeah.
Idols is still running.
Is he part of this competition at this
Yes,
point?
it was this one, yeah.
And what do you think his chances are?
Last week was his last.
Yeah.
But I said to him, I chatted to him the other day, I said to him, well done. Because
so he's out?
Yes.
Okay.
This is what you've always wanted, is just to be seen. On a bigger platform. Envik was also part of the Overberg's Got Talent, the first one that we had.
Yeah.
He won that competition.
Oh, so he's come through your hands.
Yes, and we're very proud of him. So I said to him, you can only go further now. Use what you have picked up and learn from those people there and to your advantage.
Karin, but you must admit, I mean, that's such a big spotlight. It can make you dilly.
I know. I was, all these kids that's going overseas to Spain and stuff. The one day I had a conversation with Kyra and she said to me, why don't you send your kids, because they're my kids, Envik and them. I see them as my children.
Proud mother.
Why don't you send them also? But I have this fear of them not being able to cope with the pressure, and the foreignness around them. So my goal is...
No, man, don't be such a mom.
No, man, listen, Linda, listen. What I am trying to achieve is to set them up in the business capacity of this industry. So that when they go out, they are able to manage themselves in a way for them to sustain. I've been through a lot in this industry. Why? Because I was uneducated. Nie dat ek nou geleerd is nie. I've learned through my journey and I've grown through that. But I want them to start it off right. Is mos belangrik, is dit dan nie, Clarence?
No, I say gooi them in the deep end, let them learn quickly. Ek kan nie vir alles leer nie.
I show me.
There's things that only experience can teach you, and if there's nothing like a foreign experience, especially to have yourself affirmed by somebody that doesn't know you from a bar of soap and wat jy as jou taal kan praat. I think that is such a great affirmation, to learn another language.
No, that is also true.
To check other people that are not as messed up as South Africans and to live with them. That is another experience. You come home just with a different idea of self and the world. So don't just let them go.
I know. Okay.
Travel is an education in itself. I promise you. Listen, you're going to be performing with Loiso and you're going to be performing with Vicky Sampson.
Wonderful.
How do you feel about them? Is there like a pecking order in your business? Is the one quieter than the other one? How does it work?
No, I love both of them. I can't wait. I'm excited. It's been quite a while since I've shared the stage with Loiso, so that in itself for me is something to look forward to. Vicky, she's like a older sister to me. Vicky het daai manier sy like 'n mens mos soen. So you kry.
But she's still like a blikkies, eh?
Oh, Vicky is doing it. Vicky is doing it. So I'm looking forward to see the both of them.
Yeah, I am too. So to celebrate 26 years of world-class radio, thought-provoking conversations, great music and special moments, we're inviting you you, if you're on the receiving end of this message, you to our very first CapeTalk Classics show at Cabo Beach Club on the 22nd of October from 4 p.m. You can enjoy an afternoon in the sun being serenaded by homegrown stars such as Loiso, Bala, Vicky Sampson, Karin Kortje, and our very own CapeTalk Classics band. To book a ticket and a chance to hang out with the man who started it all, listen up and we'll share all the details. Now, the tickets range from 280 Rand for general access to 375 Rand for seated spots, which are unreserved. If you plan on celebrating with family or friends, you can book a 6-seater lounge pocket for 2,000 Rand. Cabo Beach Club from 4 p.m. on Sunday, the 22nd of October. To get your tickets from Ticket Pro.